Nobody knows what lies within this mutated land. Well, that's foreboding, but not foreboding enough for me to be scared. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Starfox Adventures. Previously, we turned in the fourth spirit of the Grizoas, and made our way eventually here to Dragon Rock, where our Thorntail's friends have been imprisoned by the Sharpclaw. We did free one of these friends, and today we're gonna have it help us make some progress as we continue through Dragon Rock. Our work is far from done here, and this is where the fun part of being in this place comes in. We can use this guy to combat against the fire crawlers here. We don't have to just use our ice blast to take care of them, but you will risk getting some damage yourself if you go after these guys head on. I think with nope, our Earthwalker buddy can actually break those spore pods. Alright, that's a little weird. I guess we can only handle it with our staff somehow. But the purpose of using this Earthwalker is to break a few of these generators that's marked by some green bars around the field to now get to the high top. I think there's about 4, if not 5 of these locations. The game will let us know once we do hit the ball. The problem is actually finding all these things, since this place is so big, and the map doesn't really give an indicator on where these spots are. You might end up wandering around for a while with the Earthwalker, and you might get a little frustrated in finding these places. It's happened to me plenty of times whenever I do go through Dragon Rock. We did just go through there. There are a few places where we can get off of the Earthwalker and just roam around on foot, but going on the Earthwalker going on the Earthwalker is a lot faster than just going on foot. So I'm not sure why you want to abandon him. I guess at the risk of not getting shot by these sentry bots too much, that's probably one reason why. But he moves a lot faster than Fox does. I mean, 4-link speed too, right? Okay, seriously, where's his third place? I'm already gone around the entire field twice, and I don't know where the third place is. Just as I say that, I did find the third one. It's right near a turret too, or a sentry bot rather. That's not really a turret, but it is dangerous all the same. I'm pretty positive another one is supposed to be in the center of this field somewhere. Or maybe I'm just remembering that wrong. Huh. Apparently there's only one place that generator spot was located at. I thought for some reason there was always two. I guess I just always thought there were two because, like I said, this place is so big. I sometimes imagine where some of these places are located at. Where's that last one? Aha, there it is. I had a feeling it was in one of these little fissures, I guess is what this is. It is pretty smart too, since it is being guarded by a sentry bot, and you really wouldn't think to go there since, well, that thing is shooting at you. But now I can disembark this Earthwalker and take out these sentry bots on my own. We can't do that clearly with our Earthwalker friend. We can only do it by way of our staff. But once these things are taken care of, we don't have to worry about any aerial fire that we can dodge. I actually don't know if this is required to advance to the next prisoner or not. I think it is. But in the meantime, I'll take care of the fire crawler here, since that'll just be nothing more than a hazard to us. I'll take care of his friend off of the distance too before I do go after that turret. Since I have the ice blast already equipped, I might as well just get some use out of it. Besides, we haven't seen the freeze blast actually be used in some time, despite how useful it can actually be. That's turn number 2. It's a shame that you can't like ride and shoot from the Earthwalker at the same time. That would make this turret hunting section a little faster. I am running out of magic, but thankfully there are some magic plants scattered around the area. I think most of them might have like yellow gems at best, and that's almost a full restore. But it does give you a lot of magic back regardless. Yep, that's the last one taken care of. And just as I figured, that does open another section to us. Now where it actually is, that's an entirely different story. But I'm sure I can find it. Yeah, I thought so. It was right over there where we freed that Earthwalker. That's where we did find that switch for him in the last episode. And this should lead us to the next prisoner, which should be the High Top. We did hear that the Earthwalker did mention that High Top, so that should be the next dinosaur we can look for. And sure enough, Mr. Earthwalker was correct. Now we can find a way to free this High Top from from its shackles. There's a boost pad over here, so that's the only way we can go up. And up we go. Okay, this next part I remember can be a little annoying. In order to free this High Top, we'll have to hit all these switches. Actually, we can just speak to the High Top before we do that. Let's interact with it first. Oh, it actually doesn't speak. I was actually expecting him to speak. You don't have any voice lines? I don't think you actually have a voice. Either that or my volume is just low enough that I can't actually hear you. Well, either way, we'll try to hit these switches. This guy's gonna get a little uppity doing so. Alright, first shot. I normally have a lot more trouble with that.
I guess we're ready to go.
Go where?
We're crossing the plain, and you're going to have to protect me. Are you ready? Let's go!
Alright, this kind of makes up for what I was saying earlier about me wanting to ride a dinosaur and shoot at the same time. Thankfully, the game does do that for you. All you gotta worry about is just shooting any of these missiles, ships. I don't know what these things are, but one thing's for sure, they're dangerous to us and our high top comrade. So all we gotta do is just shoot him down. And this is pretty much all there is to it for this next section. Good thing is you have unlimited magic, since it would be pretty unfair if you did have a limited energy supply to use in this next section. So just spam away to your heart's content with the fire button. You won't lose any magic at all. And this is usually where I feel like things pick up when it comes to like the enjoyment of Dragon Rock. I was actually really surprised I did free the high top as quick as I did. What happens is if you don't hit all the switches in time, then all the switches you did press beforehand will reset. In other words, you have to be sure to hit them all before one of them actually turns red. Otherwise, you'll have to go through that entire section all over again when it comes to hitting those switches. So what I usually like to do when there's a lot of these projectiles coming your way is for all of them to group up as much as possible, and then you can move around with very little time, and then just take out a lot of them almost at once. It's a little risky, but if you fire fast enough and move quick enough with the cursor, then you can avoid taking any damage in this section. I do like that the Medio remix of this song actually does play throughout this next section. You actually see the stars in this in the sky too is actually quite pretty from this purple skyline. But too bad I don't have any time to actually admire it for a prolonged length of time because I'm kind of busy trying not to get shot by this aerial defense of the sharp claw. Oh my god. Man, they're really not letting up. Look at all of these hatches we have to be careful of. I think we did get through this unscathed. I'm pretty sure I did.
That's what I was looking for. It's up to you guys now. You'll figure it out.
And the high top somehow just disappears. How does a thing that big just up and vanish in the air? I will never know. I mean, it's bad enough that the Earthwalkers already have their mysterious warping capabilities as it is. And now we gotta deal with the high top having the same thing? Get out of here with that. Alright, I see a life force door over there, so it is wise to take out all of these fire crawlers to start. Much less wise, more like required. At least we have an easy way to take them all out. And a very quick way to do that too. Gotta make sure I don't run out of any magic. And that should be the lot of them. That, believe it or not, is the easy part. The rest of this can be kind of frustrating. Gotta get that barrel up to that ledge. Like I said, that's easier said than done. Gotta do get some magic first of all, because I'm kind of running low on that. Have Tricky step on that button. It's gonna activate our barrel sucking device. And we have to turn off these flamethrowers, though it only gets to be deactivated for a limited amount of time. And I just failed immediately, did I? Yep. I totally timed that first one wrong. I had a feeling I would. Ah, great. Now we gotta wait for this thing to come all the way back. And then get another barrel. And you may hear that kind of girly, shrieking voice. Yeah, get used to that for a while, because you'll be hearing that for quite some time. Ah, I wasn't quick enough on that. I knew I should stay in the center. This might take a while. I think I'll just meet you when I actually get that barrel across. Well, wouldn't you know it, all I had to do was just shut my mouth and actually concentrate for a little bit. And I did get that to barrel onto the higher ledge in like the next attempt after I said I was gonna cut. I swear, my weird capabilities of just timing things where I really don't want them to be that intentional, it's just weird. That barrel's not going down, is it? It's because that Tricky was staying on the button enough. I swear, if that comes back, then I'm gonna be a little pissed. I hope that barrel actually does drop down. I think it did. Yeah, it did. I guess Tricky just wasn't staying on the button long enough. That's really weird. Well, at least we got that barrel on the other side, and that's all that matters. But that doesn't mean the frustration is done. There's still a lot more flamethrowers that we have to be careful on using this barrel to navigate through. Now let's wait for it to go off again. And then I'll chuck it. Good, on the other side. It's not going to be that easy all the time though. Pretty sure there's another one over here. Wait for that to get its flaming out. Now this next one's gonna be gonna take some precision when it comes to throwing this thing. Also careful timing too. That should be the right time. Alright, I usually have a lot more trouble with that last throw. It's mainly because I just don't angle it right, like I did that time. If I do that more often in future playthroughs, then that section should not be as much of a problem to me, as it has been in the past. I'll just collect all of you just for the heck of it. Even though Tricky doesn't really need to be fed right now, still. There's a farm net over there. Then we'll head on through. And activate that. Now we gotta get the rope to burn in order to help out this last prisoner, which is a cloud runner. How I get the fire to activate? I think there's a switch we have to press somewhere. Is there? Oh, I think it's on the bottom level actually. That's gotta be why that's throwing me off. Yep, we're getting tricky for this. There's a good thing I said that he doesn't have to be fed right now, because he will be needed for this next bit. You have to time this carefully though, otherwise we won't burn the rope. That's not gonna do it at all. That was really off. Way, way off. I should have timed that a little better. I should equip that to the shortcut. Make things easier for myself. Nope. That was Tricky's fault that time. I'm blaming him for that. He was out of position.
Flame! Look out! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thanks for helping me out. Hey, aren't you a friend of Crystal?
How do you know Crystal?
I helped her get onto General Scale's galleon. But after I left, I was captured by the shark claws, and I've been stuck here ever since. Why don't you climb aboard? I need to stretch my wings.
And this is the last of these prisoners that we could use. Do I have enough time for this? Now I'll save this for next time because I think we're nearing the end of our time at Dragon Rock. I'm not sure if this dinosaur will transition us into the next thing that I'm thinking of, but I'm not going to take any chances. So next time, we're going to save this Cloud Runner for the main event, I suppose we could call it, as we will be aiming to finish up with Dragon Rock, and hopefully we'll get that last Spellstone. Until we meet again, farewell for now.